Every year, millions pull the chariots of Lord Jagannath during the grand Rath Yatra. They fold their hands before a deity with enormous round eyes, a gentle smile, but something unusual. Jagannath has no visible hands, no feet. His body appears unfinished. But how can one of the most beloved forms of Vishnu look so different from every other deity in Hinduism? Was the idol left incomplete? Or was it meant to be this way? The answer lies in a story that begins with Krishna's final moments on earth and ends with one of the deepest truths of the Upanishads. According to the Puranas, after the Mahabharata war and the destruction of the Yadava dynasty, Lord Krishna withdrew from the world. While resting beneath a tree, he was struck by an arrow released by the hunter Jara, which mistook his food for a deer. Knowing his earthly mission had ended, Krishna blessed the hunter and departed from the mortal world. His body was placed upon a sacred funeral pyre. The tradition tells us that one mysterious part of Krishna could not be consumed by the fire. Different traditions prescribe differently. Some say it was his divine heart, whereas others call it the eternal essence, or the Brahma Padarth. That sacred relic eventually floated across the ocean as a divine wooden log known as Daru Brahma. Far away in the kingdom of Odisha, ruled the devoted king Indradyumna. One night he received a divine vision. The Lord instructed him to recover the sacred log from the seashore and carve his form. The king obeyed. But there was one problem. No craftsman on earth could carve such a divine image. But then an old carpenter appeared. He introduced himself simply as a humble artisan. It was none other than Vishwakarma, the celestial architect of the gods. Though the king did not realize it, he rather agreed to carve the deity under one condition. No one must open the workshop door until he finished, not even the king. The door was sealed, the work began. Days passed, weeks passed, then silence. No sound of chisels, no movement. The queen became anxious. What if the old carpenter had died? Unable to bear the uncertainty, the king finally opened the door. The room was empty. The carpenter had vanished. Before them stood three unfinished wooden forms: Jagannath, Balabhadra, Subhadra. No complete arms, no complete legs. The king was devastated. He believed that he had ruined the Lord's image forever. But a divine voice echoed through the chamber. Do not grieve. This is the form in which I choose to be worshipped. Thus began one of the greatest traditions of Sanatana Dharma. Many people stop the story here. But this raises a deeper question. If the Lord desired perfection, why keep an unfinished body? The answer is that Jagannath is not incomplete. He is beyond completion itself. Unlike other deities, Jagannath does not emphasize physical perfection. He points beyond form, beyond limitation, beyond the body. His unfinished appearance reminds us that the divine cannot be confined within human ideas of beauty or completeness. His enormous circular eyes never blink because the Lord is eternally awake, always watching over creation. His smile never changes because divine compassion never changes. His lack of visible hands does not mean he cannot act. It reminds us that every hand serving the world is his hand. Every act of kindness becomes the Lord's own action. His missing feet does not mean that he cannot move. He reaches every devotee without ever taking a step. The Upanishads describe Brahma as without hands and feet, yet moving swiftly, without eyes, yet seeing, without ears, yet hearing. Jagannath beautifully expresses this timeless truth through form. The sages taught that Brahman is beyond every attribute. No image can fully contain the infinite. Every murti reveals one aspect of the divine. Jagannath does something extraordinary. He openly reminds us that no physical form can ever capture God completely. His unfinished body points towards the formless. The finite points towards the infinite. The visible points towards the invisible. Perhaps this is why millions feel an indescribable connection the moment they look into those vast eyes. Because Jagannath is not asking us to admire his body, he rather is asking us to look beyond it. Then comes Rath Yatra. Unlike most temple deities who remain within sanctums, Jagannath comes out to meet everyone: kings, saints, children, the poor. Those who cannot even enter the temple, the Lord himself travels to his devotees. His message is simple: I belong to everyone. No caste, no status, no barriers, only devotion. So, why does Lord Jagannath have no hands? Perhaps because the divine does not need them. He works through us. Why no feet? Because he is already everywhere. Why such immense eyes? Because his grace never sleeps. What appears unfinished to human eyes may actually be the most complete symbol of the infinite. And perhaps this is why, for centuries, billions have looked upon Jagannath not as an incomplete idol, but rather as a boundless Lord beyond all forms. If you enjoyed uncovering the deeper meaning hidden within our ancient traditions, subscribe to Eternal Tandav, where every story reveals a timeless truth. Jai Jagannath.